I am curious. Why were you guys running in here? Relax, you guys are acting like children. It's because you are children. You shouldn't be working as hard as you are. On to the next site. We got some new sites, baby. That Audino, man. Can you tell that Audino to, like, sit still? I've pinpointed 2 teleportation points we can use. Oh, where? One on this long, hey, that sounds familiar. Narrow island and another offshore in the middle of the water. Huh? Captain Vince never got to that spot offshore, did he? This is gonna be amazing. They could have just said, that's great. I'll let you decide what order you want to take them and keep up the good work. Well, I've always been partial to long and narrow. Got some new text. Where's the fruit? Pickpeck's fruit appears to be missing from the storage hole. It was there earlier in the day. What do you suppose happened to it? Professor, to say I can't care is an understatement. I don't care not one bit what happened to that fruit. I'm not the fruit police, sir. I don't work at a Jewel Osco. I'm not guarding the rainforest, sir. I don't know what happened to the fruit, and I can't care less. I usually think of Ladian eating in midair as it flies, but I wonder if it can eat... Yeah, I can do some tricks with the Ladian if you want. I could try to, like... it's got 4 hands. Maybe we can tandem juggle, and at the end of it, he eats all of them. I can make the most ridiculous situation. Anything you want, sir. Truly anything. How's it going? Enjoying your research, Johns? Listen, I've got to tell you something. There's a feature I originally forgot to suggest to the professor. But I got him to add it to your research camera when? This thing literally never leaves my side. How'd you do it? What kind of feature? Phil, you don't have it. It's a melody player. Lets your camera play a little tune. So it is now more of an iPod than ever. A little music can prompt Pokemon to show you whole new sides of themselves. Sounds awesome. It's not for you, Phil. Rita, could you fill in the details? Sure thing. If you press R, a melody will play. Alright. I see. R is a weird part on the controller. While it's playing, you can press R again to make it stop. I'm used to an Xbox controller. A little music could wake up sleeping Pokemon. I'm sure they'll be happy I awoke them from their slumber. Or make some Pokemon get up and dance. I haven't had a chance to try it, though, so I'm no expert yet. So next, let's give it a whirl. I think they're done doing tutorials. Everything is now just go out there and do it. So we've got another feature on here. I don't know if there was... I wonder if there were... I know there was, like, fruit. I feel like there was just fruit in the original Pokemon Snap. Not that I've played it. I think I've seen it once. We'll go to the long and narrow island, aka the desert. And I don't think any of these are going to be for the desert because usually we don't get requests until we've actually been there. Awesome. Another perfect teleportation. We got a Skorupi. Very Mad Max, Professor. Absolutely right. Oh, there he goes.
I imagine Pokemon live differently here than on the other islands.
Why? Because it's the desert, Professor? You'd be correct. That music didn't do jack. Some tracks left behind by a small Pokemon. I wonder what it could be. Is it the Cacnea in the distance? Look at it. Just glorious. You want some food, buddy? Ooh, look at it. Look at that. You ever seen anything so gosh darn majestic? You never have. You guys gonna get into a brawl? No brawl. Alright, I get it. No brawl. Brawless, some might say. A Heliolisk. I haven't seen... I feel like this one's pretty new. This one's... I'm fairly sure is Galar. No idea what the type is. Tons of things to scan, apparently. We got, there's the flower. But this one is not glowing. So the professor cannot use that to model his new orb. And we got a tornado. It's impossible to see what's happening inside this fierce storm. I wonder, no. I don't think so. I was gonna say like the Regirock version, but the Galarian version of Regirock? Is that capable of doing that? Or maybe it's just Tornadus. Could be a Tornadus. Wouldn't be surprised to see one out here. And as quickly as it jumped on the screen, it was gone. Plenty of Hippowdons. Plenty of Cacneas in the background, and I cannot get an apple up there to save my life. Now, you know which ones are male, because they are brown. I think the females are black.
Oh, really?
Come on, somebody eat something. Now, Torchic. Now, you had the right apple first, buddy. Torchic is probably my favorite Pokemon line for sure. It was the first starter I ever had. We got a Lycanroc back there. Nobody's listening to the music. I really want to get a good shot of this Torchic. Come on, buddy, take a look at me. Look at that. It burns its fruit before it eats it. Anything I eat has to be burnt to a crisp. It's a big pineapple island. And a Heliodisc on there. I don't know if that's the name. You're reaching territory where I'm not super confident on the names. Heliolisk. And look at it go. Scared it off. Big time. Is that the coward Pokemon? A hole formed by wind erosion. It has since something Pokemon lair, I'm sure. So yeah, this was cool too. I didn't know Vivillon had different forms. I thought this was another Pokemon entirely. This is really cool too. I wish they would make usually the weirder Pokemon, like your Spindas that have a bunch of different forms or designs, or your cast forms, they're not particularly viable in battle. Way to get a bunch of sand on that apple, buddy. Just a bunch of sand. Alright, I'll see you, buddy. Got a pincer down there. You want an apple, buddy? You want an apple? You want an apple? You want an apple? One apple. Almost got it in frame. Alright, that is the end of our trek. How'd I do, Professor? Welcome back, photos from a brand new course. I can't wait to see them. You're gonna like the way you look after this one.
Now then,
All right, this Garupi, it's all right.
a new discovery. Nice work.
And they got the picture of me with its back to me. I don't know why that's the picture of Cacnea that was selected.
A new discovery. Nice work.
That's a good one. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Mandibles.
A new discovery.
That one's a good photo. That's like centered almost perfectly. Yeah, that was definitely a Candy Crush photo for sure. And we got Houndoom in the act of eating mostly sand. Unfortunately, the apple was getting in its way, so it couldn't have the mouthful of sand it wanted. A perfect number, 777, just shy of a Candy Crush score. Now this one's hot, Professor. It's hot.
Nice work.
I really can't believe I didn't get more points, to be honest with you. It's because it's not close enough. Yeah, I guess I know what to do next time. Just get the apple in front of the Hippowdon. So wait, that would be in the background. I think that'll be working. It'll be closer. I got another Magikarp picture for you, Professor. You're gonna love it slightly less than the more blurry picture, but we'll keep that one. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. This one is not as big.
Nice work.
Yeah, it's gonna cost me. It is certainly gonna cost me. Alright, we'll keep the old Vivillon. Vivillon. Again, we are reaching Pokemon whose names are very hard to pronounce, especially if I wasn't watching the show around the time they were doing Who's That Pokemon for it.
Perfect timing.
It's a little cut off, Professor, but if you like it, you loved it. Next time I can try to get the horns in frame, if you want. I mean... I usually do not level up on one try from these. Just short. I never guessed it was your first trip out here. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Professor. You research Voluca Island for the first time. Alright, let's give it another go. Get that level up and unlock the next, not area, but, night, I would assume. Alright, Skorupi gets spooked. Oh, very soon. But if you throw an apple at it, it'll pop right on up. Still have no idea what that Pokemon is they're referring to. We got the king, Cacnea. You want to eat the apple, buddy? Come on. Oh. Alright. You just take that apple with you, buddy. Now, that's something I think would be a good photo, but, well, we will see, won't we? Can the tornado throw my apple? Nope. Ironically, the lightest apple... Like, they literally said it was an apple lighter than every other apple. Tornado still can't pick it up. Oh, come on, buddy. You don't want the apple? I don't know if the apple is spooking them or not. Could be. Alright. So I know a Mandibuzz likes to pop over this hill, so I'm going to try my best to get a good shot at it. But, drum roll. Missed it. It was like to my left. Oh, would you look at that? We got a female Hippowdon and a male Hippowdon sunbathing. Caught him napping. Now, why don't I just use the music to waken them? I do not know. Oh, there it is. Doesn't work. That was a good shot? Alright. This time around, I'm trying to focus on getting new snapshots. Seeing what I've missed. This boy looks like he's about to roll. Surprised I haven't seen a Cacturn yet. You want that apple, big boy? You want that apple, big boy? Yeah, I know you want that apple. Eyes are bloodshot red. You've been smoking weed, Hippowdon. Yeah, I know you have. I know you have. And they say something might live here. But that is TBD. Remains to be seen. TBD. This has become a Pokemon's den. What Pokemon it is, I do not know. I fear we'll never know. Too, if I'm being honest. No, I haven't taken much look into pit number 2. That's a good shot. That apparently also a good shot. Relax, Professor. I gotta get this. I told you I was gonna get a better pincer photo, and that's exactly what I plan on doing, Professor. Now just give me a moment. There we go. There. Neither of them. Neither of them are quite what we want. That's not a bad apple. That's not a bad eating apple scene. I have no idea how those teeth work. I fear probably not much. Not well. I'd love to see a Pidgeot or something use Gust out here. I feel like we're sorely missing out on a Gust.
Welcome back.
Well, not really, Professor, but, you know, we're trying. Same old, but different picture.
All right. Great timing.
Thanks, Professor. I honestly did not believe this picture would be better, but apparently it was. Still a bronze. But a better bronze. And I'm kind of upset they didn't go with the picture with the apple stuck on its thorn. But alright. That was a quality one.
Nice work.
That was quality, Professor. I got 2 lovebirds in the afterglow. Thanks, Professor. You say nice work, but you only give me silver. So, I'm feeling kind of misled here. I think this one looks like it would be better. I'm seeing its face. That's something. There we go. And just like that, Meadow Vavillon has been replaced. Alright, this can go either way, Professor. I think the new one's better personally, but it's up to you. Alright, there you go. Still not quite in frame, but, you know, you're giving it perfect, so. Who am I to judge? This should get us a level up. And it most certainly does. Another step forward for our research. I bet Pokemon in the air are getting comfortable. Not that comfortable, Professor. Not that comfortable. I'm uncomfortable by you saying I'm getting comfortable with these Pokemon. Thanks to the progress you've made, your research, something to report. I'll fill you out once your photos are squared away. All right, Professor. My photos are squared away. Like you've gotten some great research done in the desert. I think so. I suppose it's time to take the next step and have you go there at night.
You mind?
Might want to bring a jacket. Photograph the Illumina phenomenon. In action, I can make Illumina orbs for the island. I'll try. No promises. You got a lot of wrenches back there, Professor. Let's roll, baby. There we go. Nighttime's the right time to catch a fight time, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this. You know what also doesn't make any sense? There's like no conflict in this game. Like not even mentioned. Like I feel like a PETA society would exist against Pokemon battles. And maybe even Pokemon contests. Look at all these Trapinch. One of my favorite Pokemon. Flygon, I think, is super underrated. I wish it got a Mega Evolution when they released Alpha Sapphire and Mega, or Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby. Like Salamence got one, but not Fly. And I get why Salamence got one because there is a Dragon Elite Four member, so it kind of makes sense. But Salamence didn't really need one. I think it was already what they would call a pseudo-legendary. That looks like a Sandshrew rolling back there. You guys not friends? Cacnea are so weird. I like it. I kind of like it. Cacnea is a really good design, too. There we got a Shandshrew rolling by. They see me rolling. Still rolling. And yeah, you okay, buddy? You good, Skorupi? You want an apple? You want an apple? You want a little treat? They do not take well to apples. They don't even want them. Bummer. You'd think they'd love it. Whenever I get knocked down, I kind of want to get, I feel like I deserved a few orange slices. That is a baseball. That is a minor. That's not a minor league base. That is a kids league baseball reference, made popular by Ant-Man and Captain America: Civil War. There's your reference. We got 2 Lycanroc, Midnight form, and they're both glaring. I have no idea what that was. That was a territory thing? That was the closest thing I've seen to a fight yet in this game. Yeah, it's good fruit. It's good fruit, man. Okay, not for it.
Nice.
I understand. You're not here for fruit. You like music? Not particularly. Lycanroc is one of the Pokemon that I'm, like, blatantly positive would just assault me. Like, at least the Midnight form. It is absolutely something that would murder me. I'm very positive. That and Obstagoon, oh, for sure. Look at that cute little Trapinch. Trapinch is so cool. Somebody blocking me? I guess. We got a Kangaskhan back there. Doing some yawn work. You want an apple? No. Another Magikarp, because we can never have too many Magikarp photos. No matter what the professor says. Very Pride Rock-esque mountain right here. And there's our plant. Alright, I'll just get a nice shot of it. And no luck. No luck. Sand Waterfall comes out of nowhere. And this is cool too. Minior. Again, one of the cooler... It's like, it doesn't look great. I don't know if Minior necessarily looks good in a 2D or even like a 3D just model. But like when you give it a model in a game where it can actually move around the dimensions a lot better, I think it looks a lot cooler. Like, I respect it a lot more. And again, this is something that I think Pokemon Sword and Shield should have done. Like, if they had a wild area that was like this, that would be, like, super cool. That's some good Onix photo if I've ever seen one. That's another comment inbound. And another one. Just Miniors be crash landing all day. So I would assume that means how many space Pokemon are there at this point? So we got Deoxys, and I assume these are, I mean, they look like they're comets.
Let's press on this time anyway.
What else? What are the Ultra Beasts? I guess they're just different dimension. I don't know how those things work. I think they're just different dimension Pokemon. But that's still something. Like, how many otherworldly Pokemon are there? I think they were saying, like, is Clefairy supposed to be from the moon? Like, officially? I feel like that might be true. I think in the show, at least in the show, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think they had, like, a spaceship, and they, like, landed on Mount Comet? I forget the name. It's in Kanto. This was your first time out there at this hour. I want to hear all about the Pokemon you saw. Saw a few. 8 of them. Took good quality photos of 8. And that's it. Several were pretty good, I think. I didn't get your flower, though. They tricked me.
All right.
We got 3 Trapinch and an apple. Look at that line. Look at that curve. You're darn right, nice work. Could have given me a better score. If I'm being honest, you could have popped out for another 1,000 points. Got a Skorupi. That's after it'd been assaulted by a comet. That was really great timing. I almost missed it. Get bludgeoned by a comet. Alright, we got some cactians running.
Nice work.
The distance leaves a little to be desired. I agree with you, Professor, but... Alright, 2,000. Alright, okay. Okay. That's a good Onyx photo, Professor. The size is perfect. I would hang that on a wall, Professor. I would hang that on a wall. Yep, you agree with me. 100%. That's a really good photo. And no, this one's worse, Professor. 100%. Don't even grade this one. It's that photo, but the male Hippowdon went out to get cigarettes. The back of a lichen rock. You can't tell me I didn't have a better photo of a lichen rock than this one. I'm gonna keep doing auto select because I don't want to go in and choose each time. But come on, I definitely had a better photo of a lichen rock. Minior. I feel like I had a better photo than this too. But what are you gonna do? Genghis Khan. Named after the great Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan? That's something I've never really put together. Because they have nothing in the great killer Genghis Khan, the great warlord Genghis Khan. They named the Pokemon after him. And they have nothing in common. Like, what? I need you to photograph a glowing clay. I tried, man, but they knocked me off a sand waterfall. Didn't see it coming. But Genghis Khan has nothing in common with Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan killer. Genghis Khan cares about his kid. Or her kid. I think they're all female, right? Sparkles 2. You received a research for beginner. Oh. Wow. Alright, we'll give it another shot, Professor. I'm gonna get you this plant. It's the last thing I'll do, Professor. I'm getting you this plant. Alright, we got 72 photos. Oh, I wonder if I need to take a... Oh, I definitely... Well, that's a good background, for sure. I wonder if that'll count for a Pokemon shot, too. Because I'm assuming all these comets are Miniors. Mini Meteors. That's a good name. I appreciate that. Look at him move. Trapinch is so cute. I think Trapinch used to scare me a lot, actually. There was, so the Pokemon cards, I had a Trapinch card. Sometimes they would do clay models of the Pokemon, and the clay model for Trapinch made it look super scary. For my very young mind, for my 8/9-year-old mind. The Machanshrew go. I feel like I probably need to get him. Oh, there it is. Buddy, you gotta stop standing there, man. This happens every night with you. You never want the apple. And there he goes. Skorupi's one of the cooler Pokemon, too. Especially, I like its evolved... Drapion? Is that the evolved form of Skorupi? I'm gonna have a hard time remembering Pokemon, especially if their names seem to have nothing to do with what they actually are. Then again, I don't know why they call Pikachu Pikachu. Oh, to be in the room when they named Pikachu Pikachu. I don't... Because that literally has nothing to do with anything as far as I know. Pikachu. I think me getting a photo of like their eyes glowing is probably what the photo I need, but no such luck. And we went with a photo looking at the back last time. When I think that's a significantly better photo. Getting them tossing that apple, that's a good photo. Another Sandshrew. That's gonna be cool to do too. That's a cool design. Yeah, I mean, again, like when you get to see a lot of these Pokemon in motion, that adds a lot to it. And I think that's a lot. Again, that's like what most of the games are missing. Is like something like this.
Oh, really?
Like, this puts the wild area to shame. It really does. I don't think this is Game Freak either. I'm almost mildly positive that this is not Game Freak. The chase is on. Alright, we're gonna get this flower. It's the last thing I do. I think we got one. But, gotta play it safe. Alright, so I'm not gonna try and focus on Onyx this time. Whoa, you got a good one. Yeah, this Sandshrew was actually standing out this time. I think last time I was too focused on the Onyx. Or was this Sandshrew even here last time? Because I feel like I would have seen it. I feel like it would have been in my line of sight. Unless I just blanked on it. See, I feel like that photo's way better than the one. I feel like I got a photo like that last time, where I could see its eyes, and that's not the one we went with. I'm not entirely sure why. Sandshrews cool too. I had when I played Sun and Moon, I went with a Alolan Sandshrew, which I thought was really cool. I love the design, and I like the idea of different regions having kind of different variations of Pokemon. Got that comet. Like, that's really cool to me. Like, they're not necessarily running. There was a time where I would say they're running out of ideas, but they kind of really picked it up. Like, when they had the ice cream Pokemon, I was like, all right, you're running out of ideas, aren't you? But they started just kind of rebranding certain Pokemon, and I think it's really worked out. I think they've, design-wise, Pokemon design-wise, it's gotten, like, in terms of just, like, 2D models, stuff like that, I think it's gotten, like, significantly better. Or at least keeping with the quality of, like, I would say Gens 1 through 4. I think Gen 5 was not great. Alright, Professor. I got your flower this time. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's definitely the flower. That's 100% the flower.
Now then.
Show me what you've got. Can't do a good voice for that. Ooh, this one's looking pretty hot. Why it's looking pretty hot? I've been nailing Trapinch photos, I guess. I don't think that's necessarily the best one, but I feel like that was equal to quality of the Trapinch photo. Anyway, I got this one mid-dive. I think this one's better. It's centered pretty well. It's not bad. It's significantly better, that's for sure.
A new discovery. Nice work.
I don't know if this is because it was rolling or it's because it's being chased by a Lycanroc. Probably because it's rolling. Lycanroc's really cool. Full-on murderous intent, though. I haven't felt murderous intent from a Pokemon since most ghost types.
Great timing.
Darkrai. 5 off. I can't believe it. The background does look a lot better in the second one than the first one. I don't think I got any background points for the first one. I think it's because I have that lake in the... I've got a little bit of the land in the foreground. Minior.
Nice work.
Yeah, I'm thinking if there was ever a Pokemon that you needed to blast with light, it's the Miniors.
Discovery.
That should get us to rank 2. Look at that, you've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes, no matter how small. You registered 7 species of ground-type Pokemon. You've registered a Voluca plant. By the way, now that we've got the that Crystal Bloom info, I've got a new lure or something. I hope you're excited. I'm pretty excited. I like to flash Pokemon. Not in that way. Just with light. With a blinding light. I like to induce seizures. Words are hard, man. Sometimes I think I have a lisp. Get that Audino out of here. Welcome back. I've finished analyzing the Illumina phenomenon as it occurs on Voluca Island. So without further ado, here you go. I wish they would pronounce the islands. Illumina orbs for Voluca Island. Because I'd love to say it correctly. Use them to take your research even further. Alright, they're green. Perfect for a desert oasis. Regardless, I think that's a good place to wrap up. Yep, again, really having fun with this game. I just like, you know, this is not a battling game. This is a game where it's like taking the beauty of these Pokemon and what we've created. So I really appreciate that. It's a world, you know, that feels lived in. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been me, 15 Minutes a Game, with Pokemon Snap. I will be back with this game in the very near future. I'm pretty excited to play. One of those games where it's not a chore, at least not yet. It hasn't been 24 hours yet, but it's not a chore yet to play. So thank you guys for watching. If you can leave a like, God forbid subscribe, that'd be incredibly helpful to the channel. Would really help me out a bunch. So hopefully you'll stick with me, but if you don't want to, that's fine, I guess. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a good Friday. Have a good start to your weekend. Adios.